Consuming the world peace is a difficult task. Title itself reflects about peacelessness of the world. Escalation of global warming due to emission of carbon dioxide and depletion of ozone layer and melting of the glacier and swelling of sea level, etc. We all are running after developments like industrialization and making deforestation and lavishly converting the agriculture lands to some other purpose except for cultivation. But one major factor we are ignoring why such disaster is happening in the world, whether it is man-made factor or nature's agony. According to me, it is due to the growth of population and due to requirement and need of such growth of population, we are adopting the disaster path by ignoring the repercussion upon the nature, and it is the consequence we are facing. Now it became more than 800 crores of population in the world. How long nature would tolerate the exploitation of the human being? Secondly, the flare-up situation in between Ukraine and Russia may lead to further disaster. Lavishly using of the missiles and explosives by both sides is another reason for escalation of the global warming. Now India is presiding G20 summit of the world, and in this juncture, being citizen of India, I appeal to Mr. Vladimir Zelensky and Mr. Vladimir Putin to come to the table for a discussion to de-escalate the flare-up situation in between them. Let the Honorable Prime Minister of India would initiate the steps for ceasefire of the war for at least 1 month and request the President of Russia not to attack Ukraine for 1 month and let NATO would not supply any armaments for 1 month to Ukraine and facilitate both the party for discussion. Even though NATO allies has supplied the adequate quantities of arms and ammunition to the Ukraine, in spite of it, whether Mr. Zelensky is able to save the life and property of its own loving citizens, and simultaneously Russia has continuing attacking the Ukraine. It became more than 1 year. What achieved by the Russia? Both the country's economy collapsed to maximum extent as well as it has repercussion upon the world economy. As the India is presiding the G20 summit through this platform, being an Indian, I appeal to both the Russia and Ukraine for a peaceful discussion and save the world and save the innocent human beings of the earth by ending the war in between themselves. It's my opinion.